Good morning, everyone. I've already taken a shower. So, I'm getting ready to go over to my nephew, Sebastian's 1-year birthday party. Sebastian is also my godson. So, I'm super excited about that. I mean, I guess. I love getting together with Alex's family anytime possible. And true story, I'd probably still be asleep. But I think that, like, children's birthday parties that are, like, 1 and 2 are really for the parents. Because, I mean, let's be for real. The children don't really know what's going on, right? I mean, we know that. I'm not ruining that for you guys, am I? Okay. Just so you know, like sometimes I don't, like at Disney, you don't want to ruin the magic. I don't want to ruin the magic for you guys, okay? I just don't. I don't want to ruin the magic for you, Tucker. Okay, buddy? Aw, how are you doing today, bud? So, what is going on? What is going on? I thought I would do a little video. Wow, you guys could watch me get ready. Isn't that just so exciting? Look at that ugly orange towel we have in the background. That towel I've had since I was like in 3rd grade. Where do I want to put you? Hi, you're on QVC. I've been obsessed with watching QVC lately. I don't even know why. Sorry, but I'm blow drying my hair. All of Alex's skincare products are. Oh my goodness. You guys are like, this is a hair tutorial. Kind of. And he's actually doing his hair instead of wearing a hat. So anyway, I've been watching all this QVC lately, and I don't really know why. Like, I turn it on, and I'm like, I mean, I don't want to buy anything. It's always like expandable jeans and makeup palettes. I don't really know anything about. So, I don't really watch it. I mean, I watch it, but like I don't really know much about all that stuff, makeup palettes and all that stuff. Do you guys? Oh, you probably do. If you watch my channel, you're probably obsessed with all that stuff. Okay, so it's like 60 degrees outside. I kind of could just wear this t-shirt, I think, but I was like, Peter, why don't you try to look cute today? A little bit. My Aunt Kathy that just passed away bought me this beautiful sweater from Saks. And I never wore it. People give me gifts all the time that I never wear. The true test will be if this fits. If it doesn't fit, we won't be wearing it. It's not too bad. I kind of like the black t-shirt, yeah. I like the black t-shirt by itself better. So anyway, people buy me things all the time. Look at Tucker, he's so cute. Do you guys see him? Tucker's not in the vlogs as much because he doesn't really like to be on camera. And whenever I try to like pull him up on camera, he like runs away. But, so the story is, people buy me gifts all the time. And it's not that I don't like them, it's just that I like to save them. And my mom was the same way. She'd be like, oh, I'm gonna save this. And I'd be like, okay, Mom. And then she would. And then when she passed away, my mom had, here is our insanity closet. Are you guys ready? Okay, so here's the things I wear on a daily basis. Some shoes. Look at this. Our closet is madness. Look, Alex's stuff is like so tight. It's ridiculous. Look at this. We need to clean this out. So, oh my god, hats. You have no idea. Look, hats. I have like 15 pairs of Abercrombie pajama pants in there I haven't worn in forever. It's just insanity. So anyway, I watched that movie Minimalist and I was like, I need to get rid of all of my shit. Like, true story. So anyway, I don't really know where to put you. Well, we'll just have to do that for right now. So Alex got me this product at the salon and I love it so much, and it's called Vieso, and I can't find it anywhere online. It's like some French brand or something. But I really like it because it's like clay, but it's really matte too. You know what I mean? You guys are like, people like to get ready. I used to do public speaking on a regular basis. Can you imagine that? I used to speak before like thousands of people about addiction issues. Which cologne should I wear today? I think Chanel Echo East. People always ask me why I spray my face. And they're like, that's bad for your skin. I don't have bad skin. I washed my face with bar soap for 40 years. That's what my mama taught me to do. And it's worked fine for me. When I spray cologne on my beard, it smells and people go, you smell so good. But today I wanted kind of a clean smell. I'm gonna grab this. See, people think I don't have all the millions of sweatshirts. Here you go. There's a black, fresh one. Come on, Tucker. So, I usually wear Michael Kors for Men. I've worn it for like 20 years. My mom bought it for me. I've only ever in my entire life met one other person that wears it. And, because most people, if they go in to buy the Michael Kors, they don't buy the one that I'm buying or I wear because it's kind of so old school. And I love that somebody sent me these. Thank you, Melissa. But anyway, so I usually typically wear Michael Kors. What am I doing? Oh, this isn't lipstick. Like my grandma. Oh, that is so nice. Anyway, I'm sitting around here like I've got nothing to do. Oh. What was I saying? Michael Kors. I've worn Michael Kors for like 20 years, but it's the one that's like, it's like brownish colored. Like the liquid. You guys, I talked about this on my BookTube channel. Okay, so there's a new subscription box. Go check it out. It's called Muse Monthly. I did a whole unboxing on my BookTube channel. Peter Likes Books. It's linked below. But let me just tell you. Okay, so it comes with tea. My cousin got me this box. And this tea is green tea with mandarin orange. Okay, and I talked about it yesterday. And I did this real funny review of it and everything. So I left it kind of partially open by accident. This speaks of this tea brand. Okay, Tea Source. Which is from Roseville, Minnesota. This totally speaks of this tea source, or tea brand, okay? So I put it in my cabinet last night. I came down in the kitchen this morning. It's all I could smell. I mean, the whole kitchen smelled like it. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, I need to get a bag. You guys are like, what are you doing? I'm getting a bag. Because I bought Sebastian a present, and it's out in the car, so, yeah. All right, well, I will see you guys in probably just as soon as I go get coffee. Over at my nephew's 1-year birthday party. Look, Juan Carlos.
Hello. My hat, man. And I bad hair day.
He and his girlfriend broke up.
Not true.
What is the secret? This is my nephew and my godson. Alex told me last night that I have to buy a gold cross. You said you used to wear a gold cross when you were little.
I did?
You got it when you were like baptized.
I don't remember. I was too young.
You're gonna be a movie star. Your Uncle Poopy's gonna buy you your first Mercedes.
Buy him his first Mercedes.
Watch out.
Just some ESPN. Snapchat.
Winter phone. Another one. Sing it, Foo-Foo. Sing it. Dance, Jackie, dance. It's my Aunt Jackie. Dance, get it. A Latino birthday party. 10 million people. There's T.O. Alex. What are you eating? Is it tres leche?
Tres leche.
Let me see it. Delicious. Carlitos, dance. Dance for the camera. Come here. Carlitos. Carlitos, say hi to your tío Alex. Give him besos. He's being defiant. Is it good?
I've had like 4 of these.
You've had how many?
Like 4 or 5. I haven't eaten today.
Your mom's cheese dip was gone already.
I haven't eaten today at all. I need to take my
Look at Alex's grandma, how sweet she is. Hi, grandma. Hi, abuela. My husband's so cute. I love my husband so much. His cousin, Ergen. This is why Alex and I do not have kids. Are you ready? Not because of this, because this little cutest guy and the best sister-in-law in the world. This is why. Look at this mess of toys. Look at this mess that Carlitos made. Did you do it?
No.
Carlitos, did you make this mess?
No.
Who was it?
Him. No.
It was him?
No. Him.
It was her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Carlitos.
No, it was him.
Carlitos, unless you tell the truth, you're not getting any more Christmas presents.
No. No me.
It was Carlitos.
No, it was. Yeah.
It was me?
Yeah. No, that was him. No, it was you.
I want to bounce on the bed.
Yeah.
I want to bounce on the bed. Oh, my Lord, children. I'm worn out already. I was waiting for the door to the bathroom to be opened. That's That's why I'm a better nephew or better uncle than I am a dad.
I just don't need you, please.
Why not?
There, thank you.
Tawny doesn't want to be on camera. She keeps on sliding over though.
Slide over.
Come on, just be.
Oh, no.
You look good.
No,
What's
baby,
your problem?
please.
Oh no, baby. Tawny and I just driving around Noblesville, Indiana.
Solving the world's problems.
Look, we got our fountain pops. Look at Tanya's. It's real tiny today.
Mine is real tiny.
She usually gets a really big one, but
Big gulp.
big gulp. There's the gas station where we used to buy that newspaper.
What the hell was that?
What was that newspaper called? That showed all the people that had been arrested? What was that called?
Oh, I don't know. The Noblesville Nickel?
No.
Wanted?
It wanted. It was like the Family Guardian, the Guardian Watchdog.
Guardian Watchdog. Yeah.
We used to get that every week and see if we knew people in it.
I miss it. We thought we knew everybody.
We did know everybody in it. So we're just driving around. We're telling funny stories tonight. I was gonna ask you something. Oh, we were talking about psychics. Tell the story about the psychic in prison that you were watching on TV.
She was in prison reading everybody's tarot cards with a double deck of these old ratty cards, and she would throw one over and she would say
At the women's prison.
They'd all gather around and she'd say, I think you have a troubled relationship, and all the women would go,
oh my God.
She's so psychic.
She's so psychic. And they'd say, what about the outside?
They're like, I think you're worried about something going outside of these walls. Oh, she knows everything. They're probably paying her in chips.
The commissary psychic.
This one girl's getting right with the Lord, so she had to stop ripping everybody off for the Doritos.
We know too many people that have been to prison.
Yes.
When you start knowing recipes that people make up in prison, how they make the grilled cheese sandwiches, and they use the iron on the paper bag, and then they mix Kool-Aid and instant coffee, and they mix it up so they stay up all night long.
This one lady was like, she's like telling this other girl not to get screwed up or whatever, and she's like, girl, I've seen it all. I've seen him smoke crack out of a chicken wing bone.
That is not funny.
Yes, she know, but it's the truth. Because if you want drugs, they're everywhere.
With everybody that we know that's addicts out there, it makes me so sad.
What smoking? That's desperate. Smoking crack out of a chicken.
You've never done anything real desperate before? I might have smoked crack out of a chicken wing.
You have not smoked.
I
crack
haven't,
out of a
but I'm just saying,
bone.
like, I don't know. I might up in prison.
Well, I'm not judging. I just thought it was hilarious.
I ain't judging. I'm just saying.
I ain't judging.
I'm just
Judge
saying.
Judy.
Judge Judy. Oh, have you been reading the magazines about her?
Her husband having an affair.
God, it's so sad.
How does he even get it up? He's so freaking old.
It's like Celine Dion's her husband that
Oh,
died.
poor thing.
Renee. Now she's with some young dancer. This car is always parked here
She
every night. It
is.
freaks me so.
Well, they
it freaks
probably
me-
live upstairs.
You think so, though?
Yeah. Those are cute apartments, I think.
Tanya always says, we should come down here and just drive and walk around because we're in the town square right now.
I did.
For the longest time, we drive down here and people would be like this with their phones looking for Pokemon
What
Go.
happened to old Pokemon?
I know, what happened to Pokemon Go? And we would be like driving around and Tanya would yell out the window. What would you say? You go.
I go, there goes Pikachu.
There's Pikachu!
They'd all run.
No.
They didn't think it was very funny.
Tanya and I did go to a psychic one time.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, don't make me tell that story.
Mm-hmm.
I came out, I had the bullshittest reading in the entire world because we traded at the last minute. And I was like, oh, wasn't that a bunch of crap? And Tanya goes, tears in her eyes. She was like, that's the most amazing experience I've ever had in my entire life.
And you're like, I'm going back in.
I go, I'm going in. What time? I called and I said, what times you got appointments available?
You
2
went
o'clock.
back-to-back psychics.
I did, too. And then I got the most amazing reading in the entire... We did. And that guy is incredible. And it's so funny because I made a video about it on my main channel. And people knew who he was.
Really?
I said Dave from New Age People. And, like, so many people commented on my video. And they're like, oh, my God, he's, like, really well known.
Is he still there?
Can I just get that on camera right now,
No.
please? Whatever. We need to go.
I'll go, but it kind of freaks me out, but I still want to go. It's like being scared of something but doing it anyway.
I remember asking you, what do you think is going to happen? And you said the devil's going to jump out of it.
That's going to enter your body.
There's a police officer. Those police officers in Noblesville must have some money because they always drive those big old SUVs. What are you looking at? Politics stuff.
I didn't know that. I don't
No
even want
politics.
to talk politics.
We don't. You know, we need to have fun tonight. What's the funny story that we could tell? What's something? Oh, let's tell the Terry story. This is kind of funny.
What's Epstein Island? You tell it.
So, okay, one night, Tanya and I, how can I say this in a way that doesn't violate traditions? So one night, Tanya and I...
We weren't anywhere. We were with Sean.
It was a Tuesday night, though. Was a really bad blizzard, like, conditions outside. So
And the mounds are like 14 feet tall in the parking lots.
Do you care if I say anything about how you and I know each other? Like,
No, I don't
incorrectly?
care.
So, okay, so on Tuesday nights, Tanya and I always have a 12-step thing that we do. So we didn't do it that night because I think they didn't have it because it was the weather.
Yeah, it was a blizzard.
It was a blizzard condition. So Tanya, my ex, Sean, and I go and get fountain pops. So we're driving around, drinking fountain pops, just talking, having a hilarious time.
Only people out but the police.
Only people out but the police. And we are good for chasing crime, too. Whenever we see crime, Tanya's always like, go around, go see it again. Oh, I gotta tell the other story, too, about the guy that was standing on the side of the road that one night.
That was creepy.
Creepiest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. So anyway, so we are passing the grocery store, like, and it's like, you know, like one of those like strip malls where there's like a grocery store, tanning bed, what else is in there? Hacienda restaurant, bar, all this. Oh yeah, there's a bar. What was the bar called? Joe's Grill.
Joe's Grill.
It was Joe's Grill. So it's like one of those, you know, corner things. And we're sitting in there, and we see this car, you know, like when they like plow like all the snow in like an area into like one big mound, and then it's like this 6-foot mound. We see this, like, what was it, like a little tracker sitting on top of it, right?
Running.
And Tony goes, there's a woman sitting in that car over there. And I'm like, oh my God, she must have like got trapped up there. So we pull in, and we pull up next to her, and I'm like trying to get her to like roll down her window. Well, she's like this. I'm over there. I'm like, roll down your window, and I'm like this. She won't look at me. Like, she is totally not
Like,
acknowledging
we're not
me.
there. We're the only
Like,
people in the world out.
We're the only people out. She's acting like she doesn't see me, and I'm like this, right? And so I go to Tanya, I go, I don't know what to do. And Tanya goes, go to the driver's side. So I'm like literally climbing up this 6 foot of snow, right? Trying to get to this woman. So finally she rolls down her window, and she rolls down her window. I'm like, stank of alcohol.
No, Peter
This is
goes-
kind of a sad story,
Peter
really.
goes, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm trying to get to that place right over there, which is the Joe's bar.
I'm trying to get to Joe, she said.
He's like, well, honey, you're way far away from that, honey. She's like, well, just leave me alone. Just
I'm looking
leave
for a
me alone.
parking space.
Yeah, she's looking.
She goes, I'm looking for a parking space. And I go, well, it's closed. So finally I get her to get out of the car, right? She gets out. She has pajama pants on, flip-flops, a hoodie, and it's
20 below.
20 below, snow everywhere. It's horrible weather outside. So we get her in the car. Tani moves in the back with my ex. She's like, I'm not sitting back
In
there
the
with
front.
her.
You're gonna get pulled over here in a minute.
Why?
Oh, I thought that was a copy.
So Sean sits in the back with this woman. Tanya sits in the front with me and turns around and is talking to her the whole time. And she's like, well, what are you guys doing out in this weather? And Tanya's like, well, let me tell you. So we're alcoholics, but we don't drink. And we usually have something that we do on Tuesday nights, but we're not doing it tonight. And this girl goes, oh, I've had my problems with alcohol. And I'm thinking, you think?
No, she's like, that never helped me.
She goes, what'd she say? What do people call meetings? They don't call them meetings, they call them classes. She goes, oh, those classes don't work. Tanya whipped around. She goes, did you ever do a fourth? It's like
You're stuck on a snow mound.
You're stuck on a snow mound, and the woman's like, yeah, that shit doesn't work. Those AA classes don't work. So we take her home, and Tanya and I are like out there, and Tanya's like to my ex, she's like, take her inside, but leave a note so she knows where her car is in the morning, because she's so wasted. So we go inside, and my ex said it was so sad because there were like wine bottles everywhere. There was a dog that had been like pooped everywhere.
The dog was really sad, not fed or watered, pooped everywhere.
It was really sad. And she was in a really nice neighborhood too. It wasn't like a bad neighborhood. So the neighbor across the street comes out. So Tanya's like, they're gonna think that we're like robbing her or something. So Tanya goes over there, she goes, My name is Judy Smith. I own such and such business.
We didn't kill her.
We just want you to know her car was stuck. We brought her home. Here's where her car is in case she wants. You're like moving. I wonder why you're moving. Sorry. She's like, you're off of it now, babe. So she's like, I just wanted you to know. She's like, the neighbor's like, well, that was really nice of you. So my ex leaves a note and says, like, here, your car's at such and such place. So of course I go get Tanya the next morning. We go, the car's gone.
So we drive by her house and just say, hey.
So now when we drive by her name was Terry. So when we drive by her house, we're always like, hey, Terry, hope you're doing okay.
If you're out there, Terry, I hope you are doing okay.
I do too, and if you ever need any help, you know where to find me.
Yep.
Breaks my heart. You know, my mom, I always talk about my mom getting sober 6 months after I did. Okay.
They're mad at you.
My mom, true story, was in a grocery store one night, and she had a huge bottle of wine, like one of those huge ones, and 2 little cans of martinis for 2. And this woman looked at her and she said, is it really that bad? And my mom bought it, went home and drank, and the next day she got sober, and she saw that woman at classes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that woman works for a treatment program here in town, and that's so cool. And my mom would always share that story. She'd say, if that woman hadn't said it that day, I don't know that she would have planted the seed in my head that I needed help, you know?
That's cool.
So anyway, another story is, Tanya and I are driving around Halloween. Was it around Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
And this was when that Slender Man thing was going on. Oh, what is going on up here? Something. We were just talking about chasing crime, and here it is. We see like 5 police officers coming up here, pulling somebody over in the church parking lot. Always in a church parking lot.
What the heck?
What's going on? Here, let the people see. I'm recording it in case it's something bad. Oh, it's only 2 police officers in the car. White collar crime. Anyway.
Look at the lights flashing.
So we are driving down the street, having our fountain cokes, drinking our fountain cokes, just driving around. No lie, we are driving in a residential area, sidewalk. There is this guy, nobody else around. No, there's like no houses, no kids. It's like, what time was it? It was really late. It was like 1:32 in the morning.
Spooky.
On like a school night. And there was this guy, and he was, how do you think he was? Like 6'3", 6'4"?
He's tall and skinny.
Real tall, real skinny, and he had a mask on, like The Strangers, that movie. And he was sitting there, and his head was just, Jesus, you scared me.
I hate that movie.
Why us? Because you were home.
Oh.
So anyway, we drive by this guy, and Tanya and I both look, and he's like this, looking right at us.
Pull in here and let them go by you, baby.
What?
Pull in here and let them go by you, please.
What if it's a police officer?
I guess he'll get us for filming a video at Conner Prairie.
It does look like a police officer. Damn it, Tanya. Wasn't no damn police officer.
I didn't want you getting that.
We pulled into the Conner Prairie. What's that called? What is it? Settlement place where all the kids
Frontier.
go. Frontier, where everybody goes for
making candles
and field trips. Anyway, so yeah, we were terrified. God, that was so scary that night. Tanya goes, we were so scared. I go, oh my God, Tanya, you see it? She goes, lock your doors. She goes, drive around, let's see it again.
I know, and they wasn't there. It was weird.
It was so weird because it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday night at like 1:30 in the morning. It was the weirdest shit in the entire
Well, he didn't move. Okay, this is a question I got for you. Have you seen these mannequin challenges on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get them. What is that about?
It's stupid. It's like the chapstick challenge.
What's the chapstick challenge?
It's where you like put chapstick on, and so like I put this chapstick on, and then you come close to me and you go, it smells like rip farts, and I go, no, it's blueberry acai, and you go,
Lord, I never heard of that.
I don't know what I think about them challenges. Challenge this.
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot. That's what I'm gonna call this video. Oh shoot. Dang me, take a rope and hang me.
Hang me from the highest tree. Baby, don't you weep for me.
What's that song my mom used to always sing? Trailer for sailor rent. Rooms to rent for 50 cents.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Ain't got no cigarettes.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
I don't know the last line. What is
I don't either. Ain't got no cigarettes. Dun,
Dun,
dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Love you.